Okay, guys, we are back with chapter 17, I believe. 17, yes, is called Track. Chapter 17, Track. The wolf star rises behind me. I turn and I look back. I tell myself Mother's story. The pack belongs to the mountains, and the mountains belong to the pack, and the wolf star watches us all. I keep looking until the stars fade and the horizon shimmers with gold. I could go home. I could retrace my steps. I could brave the Black River and cross it one more time. I could follow my own scent marks and go back to the mountains I love and the elk I need. The breeze picks up in the tall grass around me. Little yellow birds cling to the stalks as they bend and sway. They chirp and whistle and trill together like a pack howling. I can hear my own pack howling in my dreams. I remember how it felt to lift up my head and sing. Ripples of sound washed over me like water. I remember feeling when the howl was done that there was nothing we couldn't do together. But my pack is gone. If I went back to the mountains, I would have to fight my way into the pale wolf's pack. I am leaner than before. Now that my shoulder has healed, I am as fast as ever. But I was not the heaviest one in the pack when I left. I turn away from the sunrise. Returning is no answer for a wolf like me. I hear the trickle of a spring and follow the sound to where it bubbles up from stones. I lap up cold water and then follow the creek until it becomes a bigger stream. Something good to eat will come to drink. I only have to wait. The bank is crisscrossed with the footprints of mice. I drink again, and then I look for cover to rest under. I find a shrub and a patch of shade. The sound of the water is soothing. I will doze through the heat of the day and then eat when the deer come at sundown. I stretch my weary legs and I yawn. In that intake of breath, I catch the faintest taste of, can it be? I raise my nose to the air, but this scent is coming from the ground. A trail. A wolf trail. I know it. I leap spin like a pup and then follow it, nose to the dirt, and all of my fatigue forgotten. It leads me downstream. In the mud, I find it, a perfect print. 4 claw points, 4 toes, and a pad as big as mine. I breathe in the smell of the footfall. There is something familiar. It is so long since I have been with another wolf. I breathe in deeply and I close my eyes to remember. It is a female. Not my sister's, not my mother, but I have smelled this wolf before. Could it be the stranger wolf from the far side of the Black River? Did she find a way across it? Has she been looking for me all this time? My first impulse is to track her. These marks are fresh. I could find her. The urge to run surges through me, but I stop. I take another hard look at the stranger's wolf print, and my paw beside it. She is not small. She might even be bigger than me. Pounce was. I smell for other wolves in her pack. I crisscross the whole area to be sure. There is only this one wolf's print. Only one scat. Only one smell. If this wolf has survived alone out here, then she is tougher than all of my sisters put together. I will have to win her respect. A lead wolf feeds his pack. Mother always said nothing else matters. All I have to do is set a feast for her. I will make a kill, such a kill. I will open the hide and spread choice bits around the body. Vultures will come, and then hawks and ravens, and they will announce my great deed, and she will come running. She will duck her head to me and beg for a share. Yes, I can see it. I can taste it already. But this will take patience. I have learned this on my journey. Tired is stupid. I must rest, or I'll make mistakes I regret. A meal will come to me if I wait by the water. I turn back to my cover and I lie down in the shade. I get up again and I take a quick dust bath. I duck my face under the water and I let the stream carry away the grit of my travels. I should look like a lead wolf when I meet her. Tiny birds, yellow, tan, and gray, flit up and down the river, catching flies as I rest. A speckled fish leaps clear of the water. My ears perk up at midday when I hear the footsteps of deer cautiously working their way to the water. The urge to hunt washes over me, making my heart run fast. I am stronger now than I have ever been. A new kind of deer comes to the stream to drink. There are many. They are small and tan with white bellies and bottoms and broad striped faces. Their horns are short. Maybe I have not found other wolves before because I've been taking little animals out of need and not deer and elk like a wolf should. So these are the animals that he's talking about that look like deer, but we know they're another kind of animal. I wonder what kind of animal you think those might be. I will kill this black-horned deer. Father would want me to. I can never get him back, but I can make him live in my hunting. I will howl his song over the meat. The stranger wolf will come to me. If I feed her, she will follow me like mother in song, and growl followed him. If I feed her again, she will follow me again, and if I feed her all through the winter, she will never leave me. I pick out the finest buck in this group. His black horns have 2 prongs. As he leans down to drink, I spring forward, closing the ground between us. The others scatter in all directions, but I have marked my meat. He runs like a falcon, dives straight and fast, with no thought but speed. I stretch out the length of my strides, covering the ground between us. I can smell his fear. I will bring him down. It is the only trick I need. I watch for fatigue to make the strange deer stumble, but he runs on as water runs smoothly, easily, dodging around the rocks with no effort. The day heats up, but I have taken plenty of water. I can run until sundown. I leap the shrubs, he dodges around. The stream is far behind me now. We both run with our mouths open. The dry air wearies me, but there will be plenty to drink when the buck falls. He keeps running. I match him stride for stride. He kicks up puffs of gritty dust. I keep pace but cannot pull ahead. I look for a trap to dive the buck into. A creek, a cleft in the rock, a thick cluster of shrubs. The water is far behind us now, and there is nothing on the horizon but pale tufts of grass and sagebrush. I am tired, but I will run forever, if that's what it takes. Even so, the black-horned buck pulls ahead. My feet pound the ground in time to my heart front, back, back. And still the strange deer runs on, as swift as I am strong. There is no catching him. My heart aches, and I am gasping. I slow to a trot and then to a walk, huffing dust out of my nose. My feast is gone. My hope of finding the stranger wolf gone with it. Why would she stay with a wolf that can't take down the smallest deer there is? I find a long-eared rabbit hiding in a dip in the ground underneath a sagebrush. In one pounce I have him, and in 3 bites he is gone. Coyote food. I hang my head and I kick up dust as I walk. For the first time I am glad that Father is not here to see me. Glad that he doesn't know what kind of wolf I have become. A wolf who deserves to be alone. I trot onward, looking for a clump of junipers, some shade to rest in. Nothing. Yellow dirt, red dirt, black dirt. This is no land for a wolf. Maybe a fox, willing to live on mice and rabbits alone. It could make a life on this bare ground. I drop to a walk, but I keep going. The sun makes its own walk across the sky, and my shadow is all the company I find. I rest in the hottest part of the day, and then keep walking as the sun sinks. I cannot bear to search the sky for the wolf star. A half moon stands above me, and I run half a wolf in its light. And I am half a wolf in its light. No elk, no mountains, no pack. I throw back my head to howl, but my throat is empty. Okay, so that is the end of that chapter. That chapter was called Track. Next time we'll read chapter 18, but that was chapter 17, Track.